All right, flute players, today we're going to do our first piece of music. And you may have already thought of this piece of music if you're really diligent and you have a quick ear and the flute is coming naturally to you. You may have already tried it, because the exercise that we did in the last video has the three notes B, A, and G. And you can make two different songs that I know right off the top of my head. You can make two songs out of these notes. One is Hot Cross Buns. The other is Mary Had a Little Lamb. Hot Cross Buns is one of those songs that I don't know if people learn it anymore. I think it's a really old-fashioned like nursery rhyme. But Mary Had a Little Lamb, everyone seems to learn, at least in this country. It just seems like one of those little nursery rhyme songs that all kids seem to know from Sesame Street or wherever. So that's the one we're going to do. We might do it a little bit differently than what you know it, because we're only going to use three notes. We're not going to do the top note. So when you think of Mary Had a Little Lamb, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. We're not going to do the high note. We're going to do this. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. We're just going to stay on the same note. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. We're going to use three notes, right? That's all I just sang. B, A, and G. Same thing we did in the exercise. And we're going to do it slowly, of course, because it's your first song. So you can kind of hear, I hope, that every note has its own tongue in this, right? Every single note I'm tonguing. And you can hear, I hope you can watch my fingers to see, because my thumb is down the whole time, my pinky's down the whole time. So if you can't see that, you don't have to. B, A, G, A, B, B, B. You can hear that I'm not moving on that note, right? You hear it stays the same. So use your ear to guide you a little bit. B, A, G, those notes go down, and it goes down the flute too, right? If I hold it this way, B, A, G. So I'm adding fingers and it makes the note lower on the flute. Guess what happens if I were to add more fingers it's gonna keep going lower, right? So as I lift fingers, it gets higher. As I add fingers, it gets lower. If you have too high of a note happening, if you're playing, then we're just not playing the same one. You're not exactly wrong. You're just playing it what's called an octave higher than I am. And you can certainly do that. But in the very first week or months, I should say, month or 2 months, we usually don't play in that octave. But if you press your air quite fast, you will get that top note to come out. So good luck with Mary Had a Little Lamb. It's a really just kind of maybe, I don't know if you know the word nostalgic experience, right? Nostalgic is when you feel kind of happy about a memory. So maybe this can remind you of your early childhood, back in the easy days of nursery school. I don't know if those are pleasant memories for you when you went to preschool or stayed at home or went to Head Start and were watching Sesame Street and things like that. So we're going to play some of these, easy early childhood tunes because we're beginners, right? You're a beginner right now on this instrument, so you have to play the most basic level. If you practice well and regularly, you won't stay at that level for long. You'll improve. So good luck with everything. I encourage you to look up lots of videos online about how to play the flute, because there are so many, and there are lots of good ones. And if you love it, I just encourage you to spend as much time as you're able to, and good luck with it. It's a fun instrument, and I'll see you sometime again. Bye.